Welcome, everybody. We're going to be starting in just a moment.
Check around here. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the School of Dentistry hooding and pinning ceremony for the dental and dental hygiene class of 2025. My name is Juliet Daniels, Associate Dean for Student Services and Enrollment Management at Detroit Mercy Dental. And on behalf of the faculty and administration at the School of Dentistry, I am pleased to offer my heartfelt congratulations to our graduates, your families and loved ones here with us here tonight, and those watching from home. The class of 2025 is truly exceptional, and you will all be missed. I'm honored to introduce the dignitaries seated next to the stage today. Professor Pamela Zarkowski, University Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Yes, clap. Very good. Dr. Murdoch Sue, Dean of the School of Dentistry. Professor Kathy Shepard, Assistant Dean for Educational Development and Assessment. Dr. Dinser Gurin, Assistant Dean for Clinical Education. And Dr. Ashish Patel, Assistant Dean for Clinic Operations. We're not supposed to have favorites. Come on, guys. To begin this momentous occasion, I would like to offer a short reflection. At Detroit Mercy, your education has been more than clinical training. It's been formation of the whole person. You have been invited to see your work as a form of service, your knowledge as a gift to be shared, and your presence as a source of healing. You've also been called to live a life of faith that does justice, to approach each patient with empathy and carry forward values that shaped your time here. St. Ignatius of Loyola reminds us, act as if everything depended on you, and trust as if everything depended on God. In your future practice, you will face both uncertainty and unknowns, technical skill and human vulnerability. In all of this, you're invited to find God in all things, in each patient's story, in moments of challenge and quiet triumphs of daily care. Class of 2025, as we begin this ceremony, let us hold gratitude for the past, hope for what lies ahead, and faith in the good that you will bring to the world, one patient, one smile, and one act of care at a time. Provost Zarkowski, would you please come up and offer our invocation?
Good evening, everyone. You don't have the advantage of seeing just this very full room with a lot of very exciting and excited people. It is my honor to welcome you to this special celebration as well. Today we gather not only to recognize the achievements of our dental and dental hygiene graduates, but to honor the journey they have taken through rigorous coursework, clinical training, and ethical challenges that have shaped them into the professionals they are becoming. Let us take a moment for gratitude. As we gather today in celebration, we recognize the many traditions and beliefs represented in this room. Whether we pray, reflect, or simply hold silence, we join together in a shared spirit of thanksgiving and of hope. We give thanks for the accomplishment of these soon-to-be graduates, for their perseverance, their compassion, and their dedication to learning and, most importantly, serving others. We are grateful for the unwavering support of their families and friends and siblings and partners and spouses and all of you in this room. Those who, like you, who encouraged them, believed in them, and stood beside them through each step of the journey. We also give special thanks to the faculty and administrative team of the School of Dentistry. They've provided guidance, expertise, and commitment to forming skilled, ethical professionals. And let us not forget the support students offered to one another, the camaraderie, shared study, preclinical and clinical experiences, and steady presence of peers. These peers help turn, challenge, and helped individuals grow in the classroom, in the clinics, and in the community. We ask for continued wisdom as these graduates move forward. May they carry the skills they've learned and the values they embrace. Inspired by the mercy and Jesuit traditions of this university, may they always be moved to seek justice, act with integrity, and serve with humility. In the spirit of these values, so central to both their education and their future as health profession, may I share the words of the late Pope Francis. To change the world, we must be good to those who cannot repay us. Repay us with their thanks, repay us with their smile for those who cannot repay us. This call to compassionate service captures the heart of what it means to be a graduate of the University of Detroit Mercy School of Dentistry. May our graduates go forward not only as clinicians, not only as professionals, but as healers of body, mind, and spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Provost Zarkowski. In a moment, I will ask Dr. Murdochsu, Dean of the School of Dentistry, to deliver his message for the class of 2025. We will then begin our ceremony with the pinning of our dental hygiene graduates, followed by the hooding of our dental graduates. Each clinic group has selected 2 faculty to perform their hooding. Faculty and staff will assist graduates in lining up with your hoods and note cards. So all you need to bring up are the hoods and the note cards. You leave the cowbell for tomorrow. Just kidding. Guest hooders, please stand when your graduates group is called, and staff will assist you to stand to wait to proceed up with your graduate. Graduates are asked to bring their name cards and hand them to Dr. Aksu before proceeding onto the stage for pinning or hooding. Graduates will then receive any awards, and our professional photographers will take photos of the graduate. Guests can find a list of graduates in the order of the ceremony on their program. For any guests watching at home, graduates will receive their pin or their hood in alphabetical order within their respective group. With that, I'm pleased to introduce Dr. Mert Aksu, Dean of the School of Dentistry.
Okay, it's another exciting event. I have the opportunity of being with you and your loved ones and parents and significant others, and it's a great delight to have this opportunity here today. And I remember many of you from the first day that you arrived and were in orientation up in the special functions room, and we were all talking about the path and the road forward, and how dental school was intended to be more than just learning the art and science of dentistry, in that it was intended to be a transformation for you. As dental hygienists and as dentists, you not only learned the art and science of your profession, but you also experienced a transformation from being a student to being a professional. And here today, you are going to be honored, whether it's to be pinned ceremonially or to receive your hooding ceremonially, to distinguish and express the accomplishments that you've achieved. It's part of the celebration of the passage from your transformation from student to professional. This symbolic exercise actually has its roots over many, many, many years. It began in the 13th century, actually, and in celebration of where the academy began, the learned professions and higher education systems of the Middle Ages began in the churches and religious institutions. And the hoods and the gowns that you wear were actually functional at that time, because those who were studying in the academy were often studying in unheated, cold stone buildings. And the hoods and the gowns that they wore were symbolic of the education that they were pursuing, the degrees that they were trying to achieve, as well as providing them protection from the cold climate. The colors that are expressed on the hoods and gowns, and you'll see in the faculty, express not only the school from which they graduated, but also the degree and the discipline for which they received their terminal degree. Tomorrow, when you see more of the faculty joining us, you'll see basic science faculty, physicians who have green, dentistry is lilac, and you'll see more of those colors as you see in spend your time tomorrow. But truly, the symbolic achievement of getting your hood today is really, as Dr. Daniels said and Provost Olkowski said, it's a symbol of a commitment that you are beginning today. And the commitment is that you are here to be a professional. You will have the distinct honor and privilege of practicing a profession that is dependent upon the trust that you will earn and develop over the course of your life and steward over the course of your life. The reputation of the school and the reputation of the colors that you wear as an alumnus of Detroit Mercy is based upon your commitment to doing the right thing, even when no one's watching. And that hood carries with it the same types of responsibilities that we talked about when you got your white coat during the white coat ceremony. That was a transition as well, when you transitioned into the responsibilities of becoming a clinician. I do say that this week is also filled with a bunch of honor with those who helped you earn this distinction. Your family, your friends, significant others that provided you the support to be able to attain and be successful in where you are here today. But this ceremony today is only the beginning, and the beginning of a long career that will be marked and continued by everything you do throughout the next 20, 30, and 40 years. You will earn the honor of being called doctor. You will earn the honor of being called dental hygienist. When you attain your degree, you retain that honor by continuing to do the right thing day in and day out. One of the things that I've really reflected on over the past year, I had a friend of mine whose wife died unexpectedly, and it really touched me significantly. I'm sorry. It was very difficult for me to see his grief in the time that after he lost his wife, after they had been together for over 40 years. And it was almost as though not only did we lose a dear friend as a spouse, but I was losing my friend as well because of his grief. And one of the things that I realized is that the only thing I could do for him was just to be there. I apologize. But I wanted to say something. As I've always said to you, I wanted to say and give you messages that mean something. That when you walk out of here, I want you to be able to remember the moment and be there for the people who need you. Because no one can ever replace that and replace that opportunity if you miss it. The other thing I want to say is that show your gratitude for your success by doing something for someone else. That's another thing that this hood will remind you of. It should remind you of the fact that the success that you've achieved was done by the gift and support of others to get you here. Return the favor and be there for others as well. So simple messages in very difficult times, but I hope that you'll take a few things away when you walk across the stage, receive your hood or your pin, and then begin your transition to the goal that you set for yourself so many years ago. So now it gives me the distinct honor to be able to do the pinning of the dental hygiene graduates. And for that, I would like to welcome Professors and Program Director Sally Amar and Professor Marge Buhner.
Mara Abu Sabha. Dina El-Sabai. Raya Al-Gaban. Dua Ali. Dua is also getting the American Association of Public Health and Dentistry and Community Service Award. Come on, David. Okay. Laisha Alvarez Estrada. Jeanette Andrada. Jeanette will be receiving the Falcone Family Award. Frida Divas Alvarez. Aya Farhat. Aya will be receiving the Hugh Freedy Gold Scaler Award. Jenna Chloe Foster. Jenna will be receiving the Dental Hygiene Vice President Award, Sigma Phi Alpha Dental Hygiene Honor Society Award, as well as the Clinical Enrichment Recognition. Carly Fumarelli. We will have to give it a second. Farah Gay. Farah will be receiving the Hygiene Periodontology Achievement Award, the Dental Hygiene Biomedical Science Award, the Dr. Michelle Kupalkis Weider Memorial Scholarship, as well as the Dental Hygiene Outstanding Academic Achievement Award. Jamie Haddad. Alia Abdullah Idris. Casey Isles. Casey will be receiving the East Shore District Dental Hygienist Society Award. Casey is also our dental hygiene class president. Khadijatul Kubra. Emma Linville. Wael Wissam Kida is being pinned by his mentor, Dr. Rana Azu. Wael will also be receiving the Colgate Student Total Achievement Recognition Award. Shelby Ray Rodriguez. Shelby is a part of our Student Government Association for Dental Hygiene Representative. She's also a student ambassador, as well as getting the Sigma Phi Alpha Dental Hygiene Honor Society, as well as clinical enrichment recognition. Kaylin May Seacat. She will be receiving the Dental Hygiene Alumni Award. Taba Sharif, she will be receiving the Clinical Enrichment Recognition Award. Ready? Yeah. Middle name? Jane? Yeah, sure. Chloe Jane Theda will be receiving the Loa Petrie Clinical Dental Hygiene Award, as well as the Clinical Enrichment Recognition. Congratulations, class of 2025.
Okay, I now invite Group 1, Clinic Group 1, go Group 1. We will be inviting Dr. Ashish Patel and Dr. David Kush, oh, I'm sorry, pardon me. Dr. Craig Cornwall and Dr. David Anderson will be joining us to do hooding for Group 1. Nada El Haddad. Amir Al-Hariri. Amir is the recipient of the International Congress of Oral Implantology Pre-Doctoral Achievement Award. Caleb Campbell. Caleb has the distinction of being an Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society member and participated in the student research program with student research recognition. Ga Young Che. Ga Young is the recipient of the American Academy of Oral Facial Pain Senior Award, the Outstanding Academic Achievement Award, and the recognition for student research. El Hassan Darhan is being hooded by his mentor, Dr. Abdul Karim Harunani. Karan Singh Dillon. Huda Fardos. Hudo is the recipient of the Pediatric Award of Excellence. Noah Leonard Goldberg. Noah is being hooded by his mother, Dr. Lisa Goldberg. Noah is the recipient of the Student Research Recognition. Spencer Matthew Graham. Alam Pratap Singh Grewal. Brandon Morgan James. That's it? Got it. Brandon Morgan James. Brandon is being hooded by his mentor, Dr. Stephanie Brown. Anthony Joseph Karana. Ekin Beren Kayaalp. Ekin is the recipient of the Detroit Mercy Excellence in Research Award and receives the Student Recognition designation as well. Ali Hussein Kashish. Rachel Ann Madar. Rachel is being hooded by her mentor, Dr. Ahmed Sarhan. Rachel is the recipient of the American Association of Endodontics Award, the American Academy of Oral and Maxillofacial Pathology Dental Student Award. She is a member of the Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society. She received the Pediatric Award of Excellence Recognition, as well as recognition for student research. Anisha Mantra Pagada is being hooded by her mentor, Dr. Bhavani Swarma. Anisha is being recognized for student research. Jayanth Chaudhry Naluri. Jayanth is recognized for student research. Dewan O. Dewan is being hooded by Dr. Curlis Colbert. Dewan is being recognized for student research. Cross Anthony Oro. Sarah Imad Oro. Keith Robert Otto. Keith is being hooded by his brother-in-law, Dr. Brandon Pierce. Natalie Ann Phillips. Randeep Singh Poon. Randeep. Yes. Randeep Singh Poon. Ramin Ragazar. Good day. Tomorrow will be better. Carson Elise Rushmore. Carson is the recipient of the Russell W. Bunting Periodontal Society Award. Student government class representative. Maya L. Scott. Maya is recognized as the student government class representative. Sarah Scribbins. Evodi Igal Curtis. Okay. Peter Terrace. Christopher Hui Tran. Yes. Hui. Christopher Hui Tran. Alejandro Uribe Lazardo. Alejandro is being hooded by his father, Dr. Carlos Uribe. Xin Tian Zhou. Xin Tian is being hooded by his mentor, Dr. Angela Yu. Xin Tian is recognized for his participation in the student research program. That's it. Well, that's it for Group 1. Let's hear it for Group 1. Clinic Group 2 has selected Dr. Ashish Patel and Dr. David Kirshner. Please join me here on the stage. Sarah Amar Abdulayla. Sarah is being hooded by her cousin, Dr. Sarmad Asghar. Sarah is recognized for her participation in the Student Research Program. Neha Naeem Ahmed. Omkar Bat. Danny Bricko. Danny is the recipient of the American Academy of Aesthetic Dentistry Award. Jane Elizabeth Budnick. Nishi Harshad Chadari. Nishi is the recipient of the American Association of Orthodontists Award. Kelly Jane Cole. Kelly is the recipient of the American Academy of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons Dental Student Award. She is the recipient of the Biomedical Sciences Award. She is a member of the Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society, and she's recognized for her participation in student research. Congratulations. Mariah Madison DeMello. Matthew D. Giovanni. Lisa Isaac. Lisa is the recipient of the Future Leader in General Dentistry Award. Ali Hassan Isa. Jordan M. Dixon. Nope. Sorry. We do it again. Jordan M. Dixon. Chelsea Alokobi. Chelsea is being hooded by her mentor, Dr. Tamika Thompson. Rafal A. Elias. Sarah Eskandari. Sarah is being hooded by her mentor, Dr. Timothy Saunders. Hussein Osama Faki. Hussein is being hooded by his uncle, Dr. Sam Beydoun. Emily Rose Forth. Emily is the recipient of the Academy of Periodontology Dental Student Award. She is a member of the Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society and has served as class representative. She's also recognized for her participation in the student research program. Claire Elizabeth Griffin. Claire is being hooded by her cousin, Dr. Samuel Tancredi. Claire is the recipient of the American Academy of Pediatric Dentistry Predoctoral Student Research Award, and she's also recognized for her participation in the student research program. Mustafa Iqbal. Mustafa is recognized for his participation in the student research program. Brendan David Lemp. Brendan is being hooded by his mentor, Dr. Scott Ward. Salvin Sterling Mantharum. Ariana Patricia Matway. Ariana is being hooded by her mother, Dr. Kathleen Vanny. Sunil Prem Myers. Sunil is recognized for his participation in the student research program. Raven Chiquita Simone Newberry. Judy Martina Oska. Judy is being hooded by her brother-in-law, Dr. Ashton Doms. Judy is recognized as the recipient of the Pediatric Award of Excellence, as well as for her participation in the Student Research Program. Alicia Elena Owens. Noah Maxwell Provisor. Sophia Rose Rod, there we go. Who's that? Where's that guy? Yeah. Always flirting. Sophia Rose Rod is being hooded by her father, Dr. Richard Rod. Rita Salim. Rita is being hooded by her brother, Dr. Fadi Salim. Blake Michael Shafu. Hannah Thomas. Hannah is the recipient of the International College of Dentists Student Leadership Award. She was inducted into the Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society, and Hannah served as the class president. Juliet Lourdes Thomas. Juliet was recognized for her participation in the Student Research Program. Ariana Alicia Ladon White. Ariana is being hooded by her mentor, Dr. Martin Wershewski. Ariana is the recipient of the American Association of Public Health Dentistry Senior Dental Student Recognition Award. She is the recipient of Dr. the Jean Craig Singford Student Leadership Award, the American Academy of Oral Maxillofacial Radiology Achievement Award, and is recognized for her participation in student research. Let's hear it for Group 2. Oh, it's going to be hard to beat this one. We now invite Dr. Charles Taylor and Dr. Mohammed Mansour to the stage to begin the hooding for Clinic Group 3. Yes. Prandeep Akuradi. Muhammad M. Elena. Sorry. Muhammad M. Elena. Qasim Muhammad Antar. Aya Kamal On. Aya is the recipient of the Pediatric Award of Excellence. Rehma Arif. Tala Bayasi. Elizabeth Hiling Day. Jacob Diaz Castaneda. Jacob is being hooded by his mentor and faculty member, Dr. Celeste Cornell. Jacob is the recipient of the Falcone Family Award, as well as the FB Vetter Society for Prosthodontics. Andrea Hong Do. Hadi Isam Eid. Sami El Nashef. Sammy was inducted into the Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society, as well as being recognized for his participation in the Student Research Program. Rachel Faith Florence. Larry Goldstein. Thank you. Rachel Faith Florence. Rachel is being hooded by her grandfather, Dr. Larry Goldstein. Rachel is the recipient of the American Society of Dental Anesthesiology Horace Wells Senior Award. She's recognized for excellence in leadership, is also a member of the Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society, is the recipient of the Pediatric Award of Excellence, as well as being recognized for participation in student research. Congratulations, Rachel. Mark Fawad Mishreki. All good. Shane Michael Gantos. Shane is recognized for being inducted into the Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honors Society. Christina Nicole Gonzalez. Christina Nicole Gonzalez. Samika Sharice Gordon. Samika is being hooded by her mentor and faculty member, Dr. Celeste Cornell. Medina Hazami. Congratulations. Mimi James Nakajima Higgins. Mimi is being hooded by her uncle, Dr. William Conroy. Mimi is the recipient of the Pediatric Award of Excellence. Rand Ahmed Hossein. Rand is recognized by receiving a Pediatric Award of Excellence. Anna Jorgensen, Natalie Saman. Hannah M. Jorgensen is being hooded by her mentor, Dr. Natalie Saman. Hannah is the recipient of the Brian D. Stone Memorial Award and the Academy of Osseointegration Outstanding Dental Students in Implant Dentistry Award.
Hannah Lynn Kearns, Santine Harlock. Congratulations. Hi.
Hannah Lynn Kearns. Hannah is being hooded by her mentor, Dr. Santine Harlock. Hannah is the recipient of the Quintessence Award for Clinical Achievement in Restorative Dentistry.
Momo Naeem Khan.
Momo Naeem Khan. Elise K. Lavoy. Elise is recognized for her participation in the Student Research Program.
Yaman Mahiri. Amjad.
Yaman Mahiri. He's being hooded by his father, Dr. Amjad Mahiri.
Yusri?
Yep.
Yusri Mata.
Yes.
Julie Nunu.
Correct.
Got it.
Easy peasy.
Yep.
What is it? When time?
Mary Yusri Mata. Mary's being hooded by her cousin, Dr. Julie Nunu. Mary is recognized for her service as the Student Government Association Vice President, the class Vice President, as well as for her participation in the Student Research Program.
Natalia? Natalie, okay. Natalie K. Muscat, okay.
Natalie K. Muscat. Natalie is recognized for being inducted into the Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society.
Dan Fan.
Dan Tan Fan.
Carter Taylor Ray.
Carter Taylor Ray. Carter is recognized as the recipient of the Academy of Operative Dentistry Award, is the recipient of the Pediatric Ward for Excellence, as well as for his participation in the Student Research Program.
Stephen Mustafa Mustafa. Shibley.
Stephen Mustafa Shibley. Regulars. Haley Elizabeth Weglars. Haley is being hooded by her mentor and faculty member and clinic lead, Dr. Celeste Cornell. Haley is recognized for her participation in the Student Research Program. Lena J. Yaku. Lena is recognized by receiving the Pediatric Award of Excellence. Alex Yusuf. Valentina Zachariah. Kevin Alexander Zargon. Kevin is the recipient of the Academy of Dentistry International Servant Leadership Award, as well as the Detroit Mercy Community Service Award. Okay, let's hear it for group 3. Okay, group 4, let's hear it. Dr. Mark Mortier and Dr. Gary Bonnier will be providing our hooding ceremony for the 4th group students. And as we welcome them to the stage, we start off with Mohad Abdul Majid Alamadi. Mohad is being hooded by his mentor, Dr. Abdul Karim Harunani. Mohad is recognized for his participation in the student research program. Sadef Bandvar. Samar Ali Chahara. Summer. Sharara. Samar Ali Sharara is being hooded by her mentor, Dr. Leen Mushurbash. Summer is the recipient of the Whip Mix Hanau Best of the Best Prosthodontic Award. Summer was inducted into the Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society, served as the Student Government Association President and Class Secretary. Mesa Riyad Damon. Mesa was inducted into the Omicron Kappa Upsilon Dental Honor Society. Mohammed Daoud. Mohammed is being hooded by his spouse, Dr. Suha Al-Junidi. Mohammed is the recipient of the American College of Prosthodontics Graduate Achievement Award, as well as having been inducted into the Omicron Kappa Upsilon Honor Society. Ragad Daoud. Israel Davidoff. Yes, sir. Israel Davidoff. Taysir Mazin Dawood. Mazin.
Yeah.
Taysir Mazin Dawood.
Taysir Mazin Dawood. Yep.
Taysir Mazin Dawood.
Yes, sir.
Anthony Joseph DiLucenti. Hadi
Hadi Hisham El-Ghali.
Hadi Hisham Al-Ghalali. Hadi is being hunted by his mentor, Abdul Karim Harunani.
Jorge Alberto Espindola.
Perfect. Can the same guy hit me?
Jorge Alberto Espindola. Jorge's guest hooter is his mentor, Dr. Abdul Karim Harunani.
Arjang E is silent. Brahmi Far. Say it again. Arjang E is silent. Brahmi Far.
Arjang Gramafard. Arjang is recognized for his participation in the Student Research Program.
Simandeep Singh Gosal. Simandeep Singh Gosal.
Simandeep Singh Gosal.
Tareem Iqbal.
Tareem Iqbal. Tareem is recognized for her participation in the Student Research Program.
Mina Laith Juma.
Mina Laith Juma.
Claudia Marie La Rochelle. La Rochelle? La Rochelle. Nalia Farouk. Naila.
Claudia Marie La Rochelle. Claudia is being hooded by her mentor, Dr. Naila Farouk. Claudia is the recipient of the Pierre Fouchard Academy Senior Student Award, the Pediatric Dentistry Clinical Excellence Award, as well as being recognized for participation in the Student Research Program. Mary Elizabeth Larson. Mary is recognized by the Quintessent Award for Clinical Achievement in Periodontics, the Quintessent Award for Research Achievement, as well as for her participation in the Student Research Program. Junhuk Lee.
Joanna Lopez.
Joanna Lopez.
Lu.
Yiting Lu.
Halia Moseni.
Halia Moseni.
Odish or Odish? Odish.
How you doing? All right, good. About yourself. Congratulations.
Thank you. See you in 3 years.
Oh, another one? Hannah Marie Odish. Hannah is being hooded by her father, Dr. Joseph Odish. Hannah is the recipient of the American Academy of Oral Medicine Award. Neil Patel, Krupa Patel. Neil A. Patel. Neil is being hooded by his sister, Dr. Krupa Patel. Neil is the recipient of the Student Research Recognition. Kimberly Andrea Perez. Josiah Murray Pratt.
Yeah, that's right.
Joseph Dennison.
Yes.
Yeah. Josiah Murray Pratt is being hooded by his grandfather-in-law, Dr. Joseph Dennison, who happened to be a faculty member of mine in dental school. Josiah is the recipient of the Pediatric Award for Excellence. Rago? Rago. Stephen Rago.
That's me.
Jonathan Edward Rago. Jonathan is being hooded by his father, Dr. Stephen Rago. Jonathan is the recipient of the Outstanding Senior Oral Surgery Award. Hussein Bilal Rida. Hussein Bilal Rida. Benjamin McCann Robertson.
Yep.
Benjamin McGann Robinson. Benjamin McGann Robertson. Demi Roos. Madeline Demi Roos. Zania Ali Shami. See, the easy ones I get wrong, the hard ones I do right. Dania Ali Shami. David James Shaver.
Yes, sir.
What's going on next year?
Atlanta.
Atlanta? Sounds good. That's a fun place.
It is. I went to Georgia. So.
Oh, go. David James Shaver. David is the recipient of the American Association of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgeons Dental Implant Award, as well as recognized for the Pediatric Award of Excellence. Heikui Sinichan. Yung Huang Ta. Vietnamese? I have a friend of mine who was that. Huc Hoang, Huc Hoang. Yung Hoang Ta. Rasha Hassan Tiba. Rasha Hassan Tiba. Cheryl Traviasis Garcia. Eladio. Okay. Traviasis. Cheryl Traviasis Garcia is being hooded by her father, Dr. Eliado Traviasis. Kayla Alexis Valentine. Super. Congratulations. Kayla Alexis Valentine. Well, you know what that means. It's the end of Group 4. Congratulations, Group 4. So next, we'll be welcoming Dr. John Palanci to the stage, who will begin the hooding of our Advanced Standing Program for International Dental Graduates. This is for the families here, this is a very special program because not only are these students receiving their dental degree today, they all served as faculty for your significant others, daughters and sons who went to dental school here. So they'll be celebrating the awards for their faculty as well. This is a special degree and a special moment, and I want to welcome them to the stage and congratulate them as well. Nasreen Fawad A. Akbar. Leah George Hajar. Miriam Kashima. Muhammad McGill. Muhammad is being hooded by his wife, Dr. Lena Shahumi. Esteban Molina. Nader Naguib. Nader is being hooded by his fiancée, Dr. Natalie Eldab. Fernanda Arruda. Felipe Tarusa Rea. Felipe is being hooded by his wife, Dr. Fernanda Arruda. Daniela. Daniela Rubiano Mejia. So this is the end of the ritual for the dental students, and I want to give it up for the accelerated dental students, the advanced standing students. Let's hear it. And let's hear it for Dr. Palanci. He's been so dedicated to this program. It's his last season with us as director, so congratulations.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah. Well, we're just about to the time where we all get to go our own way. And before we leave, I want to thank you for attending the pitting and hooding ceremony for the class of 2025. You all should be proud in the part that each one of you played to the success that these students and graduates have achieved up until today. This is an exceptional group of graduates, as we say every year. We will always miss you at the school. We celebrate your success by leaving, but at the same time, we miss your presence the moment you leave. Before we officially bid our graduates farewell for today, we have one more step for tomorrow. I think there's something scheduled tomorrow. It's called commencement, right? It will happen at the McNichols campus of the University of Detroit Mercy at Callahan Hall. Please be advised that there's construction occurring on Livernois Avenue, which is the entrance and egress to the main McNichols campus. Please plan on arriving early and prepare accordingly. Graduates, please make sure to arrive at Ford Life Sciences Building by 8:15. Guests can begin entering Callahan Hall at 8:30 in the morning. Again, please leave extra time for your travels to the McNichols campus due to construction on Livernois Avenue. Please check your email or the commencement webpage for additional information about tomorrow's commencement ceremony. I'm honored to be here with you this evening. Congratulations on all that you've accomplished. I look forward to celebrating with you again tomorrow. Have a great evening.